This is a love reading, so we're doing general love messages. Also, I apologize about my voice. It's like my voice, my throat. So I feel like right now there's a pause in this relationship. Both of you are, I'm getting like y'all have other parts of y'all life that y'all are working on, but these other parts of y'all life that y'all are working on, it's not enough to keep y'all distracted. So like there's times where you're still like, you might have a moment where you're taking a break and then this person pops in your head where you're not really trying to think about them, but they come to your mind. And if this is not you, this is the person that you're thinking about in this reading, okay? I feel like you do your best to like focus on your so-called priorities, or you know what you think matters the most right now, but there's still something that like I feel like it needs your attention. That's why it keeps coming up. It's not just like the devil or nothing. You know how people like feel like the devil is chasing them, the devil's on your shoulder trying to tempt you to do something. I feel like it's the complete opposite. Like there's signs telling you that this person needs your attention, or calling your name or something like that. This situation needs your attention, period. So you might need to like reflect a little more on it. I feel like there's something that you weren't seeing clearly about it, okay? So with the Four of Summer, you see how like the baby is at the bottom. I feel like it's your inner child trying to get your attention. So like like I said, you might feel like, you know, a little guilty for paying attention to this person, or this might not even be a person. It could be something like a hobby or something that you feel like brings you a lot of joy, but because it's not making you money, or because it's not giving you the stability that you need, it might be like a spontaneous type of thing. And because it's spontaneous, you feel like it doesn't align with your you know, it just doesn't align with you because you're more practical, right? But I'm getting that this person, has more to them than you can see right now. So like I feel like when you first met them, or when whatever the situation was, you might have actually had a little small relationship, but I feel like it didn't really have any depth to it. This relationship didn't really have any depth to it. So I'm getting, you didn't really know them as much as you thought you did. Like right now you're judging them based off of the little short fling that y'all experienced together, but this person actually has a lot to express, like more on the practical side, that you didn't even get to explore because it's like almost like you weren't patient enough to see that. Excuse me. I'm almost getting like you're holding yourself back from communicating to this person because you don't want to hurt their feelings, or you might not even want to, like, it might be the complete opposite. You don't want them to feel good about themselves, okay? But I feel like it's something that you need to say and not worry about the outcome. Like, you know, even if they do feel good about themselves, or even if they feel bad, it's something here that needs to be done. So like you can move to the next step. Like the more you holding in this information, then the more they're holding on to their information. It's something that y'all need to exchange. So when you speak your truth, they'll speak their truth, and then their truth will also help you in your journey. It's something here that y'all need to exchange, but you're holding it back because you're like, I don't want them to feel good about themselves. But the thing is, like, you're too much in your ego, because why wouldn't you want this person to feel good about themselves? That's what I'm getting. Like, you don't want this person to, I don't know, like, you might feel like, you know, if you feel too good about yourself, then, you know, you might take advantage of me. I don't know what this is, like, but you're afraid that this person might, you're afraid that this person might take advantage of you. But that's not right, to be holding back something good from somebody just because you're afraid when you have something very good to give, you know? And even if this is like a good piece of advice or something that somebody needs to hear, like you need to be open to doing your part so that so things can move forward. Because I feel like you're stopping the flow of something by trying to control it. You're like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this so I can distract myself. But while you're doing this thing that you feel is supposed to distract you, it's like it's burning unnecessary energy. Like you're not even progressing in life with this thing that you feel like, you're supposed to be focused on right now. It's not doing it for you. So next we have the High Priestess. I feel like you know this, but it's something you're literally just trying to hide. Like you're trying to, you don't want to see. You don't want to see the truth of this situation, because I feel like maybe you're at the short end of the stick right now. Like, you might have done something wrong to somebody. You might have said something that hurt somebody's feelings. And I feel like you're the person that, I feel like you're not used to being that person who have done somebody wrong, who needs to apologize and who needs to make up for something. But I'm getting that this is time. Like, this is your time now. And it's like you're running away from it. You're like trying to avoid the fact that you did do something wrong. Even if this person did something wrong, like I feel like whatever this is, okay, you're in a relationship, right? Whatever this is, you might be split up, you might be separated. That's what I'm getting, like a very big separation energy. You two love each other. You were working on something together here, right? I feel like there was a huge conflict. So this person saw some things in you that they wouldn't get along with, you know what I'm saying? And you saw some things in them. You were like, I'm not fucking with that either. But the thing is, while y'all arguing back and forth, you're too busy trying to be heard and vice versa. So both of y'all are not seeing each other for who y'all are at the moment. Y'all are just judging each other. And the thing is, you know better. You know that, it takes patience. You shouldn't be arguing. You shouldn't be this hostile with this person. But it's something here that's really tempting you. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like really triggering. But you have to realize that that's not even you. Like, it's something that has something over you. Like, you're not even being yourself right now. This is not your higher self. It's like you feel like you must protect yourself from this person. That's why you're doing this. But in reality, this person really can help you. And I feel like this person, how I'm seeing this person is they're waiting on you, because it's really nothing that they can do right now. They've done everything that they could do. I know that you feel like they should learn a lesson right now and they should be begging on their knees or something like that. Like you're very big headed in this situation. You're like, they need to come back to me. I'm not doing nothing. I know I know my worth, and basically you want them to open their eyes to your point of view, and you're not taking no for an answer, but you're fucking yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Because we have the Justice right here, okay, and the High Priestess. It's even worse because that's really what messed the whole thing up. Like, better, and for you to be like trying to see, like, you forcing things to be your way, how you want to see things and how you want this person to act for you, when you're not taking into consideration like what they're going through and what they're not really able to do for you right now, because they have their own life, their own path that they have to experience before they can do that. It's not that they don't want to be there for you, it's just that they can't. And so for you to overlook that, it's like your inner child, you can feel yourself telling you, like, give it a chance or open up a little more, because I feel like you're not really happy right now. You're very lonely, you're depressed. And like I said, you try to distract yourself, but there's times where you have to sit back, and this thing is like the main thing on your mind, because you've been blocking it out so much, it's going to keep coming back up. And so I'm getting, you want to talk to this person who is waiting on you. This person's waiting on you, like you can feel it, and you want to turn back around, but it's like you're having so much fun letting them suffer for some reason. Like, you want them to suffer, but it's like you're causing your own self to suffer right now, because they can also feel that. It's like they can feel this energy where they know that that they're waiting on you, and they can tell that you're playing games. So what they're doing, they're like, okay, well, I'm gonna just go on over here and find something to do. And while you are trying to distract yourself, they actually are distracting themselves, like realistically, because they don't have a reason to be holding no grudge. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they made a mistake, but they owned it and they're okay with it. You know what I'm saying? They owned the mistake, they apologized, and they're learning. They even reflect by themselves. They're not really ashamed, even though you feel like they should be very ashamed, but that's where you're getting it all wrong. Like, even the thing that they're trying to get you to understand, you don't have to be so ashamed. They're not trying to get you to hate yourself or be ashamed of yourself. They're trying to get you to open up, like open your mind up to other things that you can do instead of hurting them, or you know what I mean? Like, let's say you had your excuse, like you wanted space, or let's say you ghosted this person and it's because you needed to get some things together, right? This person doesn't want to be ghosted in the way that you ghosted them, but they don't want you to feel bad. They just want you to they just, for the most part, they want you to understand that there's more options. You don't have to do what you did in order to get what you wanted. You can actually think bigger and, you know, create a better solution for everybody and not just yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody makes mistakes. So I'm getting like, you're so busy running away from the fact that you did make a mistake that it's blocking this true love, because true love is vulnerable. True love is like, you want to be able to see eye to eye with this person, but if you're closing your eyes to yourself, how you gonna be able to see, you know, like how y'all gonna be able to relate to each other? And I feel like you're just blocking your emotions out, and I feel like you spend a lot of time like in your head about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might go and talk to your mom about it, you might get advice, you know what I'm saying? But these people that's giving you advice, they're giving you advice from the head too. You know what I'm saying? It's more about the thoughts and what they think you should do, instead of, it's like, love is not logical. It's not, you can't really connect the dots and say, okay, that's what love looks like. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you have to, you just know, you know what I'm saying? You just know, you feel it. And I feel like you feel it, but you're too busy like trying to get validation from your family and your friends, and even if it's just a part of yourself that you can't let go of, like this player mentality where you feel like you have to win at all costs. You know what I'm saying? You can't look stupid, you can't look foolish, you can't be too vulnerable. Like, I don't know, it's something here where this person is very vulnerable that you're with. They're vulnerable and they're a free spirit. They're willing to, this person is willing to tell you everything they've done, and I don't know, it's just like an innocence to them. Like, they love wholeheartedly and it's pure. They don't think about, oh, how should I love this person in order for them to love me? They just love as much as they want to love. Like, they just have a heart. Like, I don't know how to say that, but I feel like I'm talking to somebody who does not know how to feel. Like, when you feel, you immediately block it off because you don't know how to deal with them. You don't know how to make your decisions with those feelings. So you block them off and you choose to look at the intellectual side, which is the side that you picked up from everybody else around you. Like, you know, your society. How did they do it? How did this person do it? And then you connect your own thoughts on how to do it, which is not bad to do that, but you have to also incorporate your pure self, your inner child. And your inner child is that version of you that was here before having to learn all these lessons. You know what I'm saying? When you was a kid and you had a crush on a little girl or a little boy or something, like, you wasn't like too worried about how you looked and how you smelled and too much about it. You just had fun. Let's say you want something in general as a kid, you just go get it. You know what I'm saying? You don't think about, oh, do I have enough money? Am I gonna have enough tomorrow? You don't think about the next day in the future and all that. You just think about right now and how to be the best version of you right now so that you can do what you gotta do. So I'm getting, that part of you has been altered. So I'm getting, the issue here is that you're too worried about not receiving what you deserve, and that's what's keeping you so like in this perfectionist energy where you feel like, I have to be working 24/7. I can't slack. I can't show this person no love because you know, you're being vulnerable. You're letting go, but letting go does not mean you're letting go of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Letting go of control does not mean you don't love yourself. It means that you actually do love yourself, and you actually know your truth. You know the truth more. Letting go requires wisdom. You know what I'm saying? In order to let go, you have to know that you have to feel and know that the universe got your back. God got your back. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to know the next step in order to receive the outcome. It's just about feeling your way through sometimes. And then when you feel like it, you have enough energy, you can be present and use your mind with it too. But I'm getting like you're exhausting yourself by trying to be so on top of everything, because I feel like you can see that it's not working. Like you're observing yourself and you're like, why am I still thinking about them, or why is this still happening? But the things that are still happening is like telling you that you can't control that. You know what I'm saying? Like God is the one who put these feelings in you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm getting like, if you allow yourself to be stable within this emotion of feeling like, you might feel like a loser. You might feel like, you know, dang, this person did this to me. It's okay to feel that way. And in order to feel that way, and by feeling that way, you're able to then receive the healing you need from it. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you run away from the fact that you got hurt, and you're running away from the fact that you miss this person and all that, you're never going to get this person back. You're never going to actually get the healing you need, because then you're really not hurt. You never missed them in the first place. So how could you ever receive the healing, you know? So that's what I'm getting. Like with this high priestess right here, you know this, but it's just so hard for you to do it and step into this power, because you want to know that it's gonna work, okay? And I'm getting like, that's how bad you actually do want this person. You want this person back in your life. So you're doing everything it takes, but you're not realizing you can sabotage yourself. You can sabotage it by being in the way of God, being in the way of, you know, even this person. If they come back and say something, you're being in the way. Like they might be sending you spiritual messages, dreams and everything, and you feeling like you going crazy, but really this is God telling you that this person is thinking about you, or you know. But it's like you don't have the faith. You're not seeing the bigger picture of like what happened. Okay, I'm getting like these relationships that you went through, and even this relationship right now, like you had to heal. You had to go through these things in order to grow and be the version of yourself that you meant to be in the relationship, you know, like so that you can actually be vulnerable and present and in love for real. Because it's a lot of relationships out there where they say they're in love and they love each other, but it's very toxic, and they make it look good for social media, but behind the scenes it's not like that. And you know that. And so divine is trying to get you, you know, orchestrate all of this for you. Even your person is not with the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And you know that too. And so it's like y'all are both afraid of each other. Like you're afraid of them. You're afraid to face this love that they have for you, because I don't know, like it's something you never experienced before. And pay attention to my sweater, the hearts and the demons. Well, growing up, my dad used to call these demons, but skeletons, hearts and skeletons. So I'm just getting like, it's like in this relationship, it's like it feels toxic to be in love with them, because I feel like it's like like when you're with them, it's a very unique type of connection, something that you never felt before. So it's addictive, and y'all might have very heated arguments, and when y'all have sex, it's very passionate, like it's addictive, okay? And so I'm getting like y'all might lose track of, you know, your practical side of life, because with this person you might feel like dreamy and nostalgic and, you know, stuff like that. And I'm getting it's very spiritual though, like y'all have a very spiritual connection. And the thing is, it can turn very toxic easily if y'all don't like have some type of stability on y'all's own end first. Like you have to love yourself first, and then they have to love themselves. You can't be walking into this situation insecure. You can't be in this situation trying to control the other person, because both of y'all are the same. First of all, you don't like being controlled. They don't like being controlled. They don't like insecure people. You don't like insecure people. Like y'all have to be equally in alignment with each other. Y'all have to be equally in alignment with each other and put the same amount of effort in and really see eye to eye, like respect each other as the same type of individual, okay? Because I'm getting like there was a lot of looking down on the other person or feeling bad about yourself because maybe they're better than you. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Y'all are a team, and the team requires for y'all to have this open communication, this honesty, vulnerability. The first thing for you, whoever I'm speaking to, because it's like your emotions are so close off. Like, it's like if you do feel something and you want love, you don't just say I want love. You make it seem like you want the opposite. Like, I actually hate you right now. And then you expect this person to give you love when you tell them that you hate them. Like, you do the opposite of something. I don't know, like, I feel like this is some type of childhood trauma, like some type of abuse, neglect that you had, where you feel like you had to manipulate people in order to receive what you wanted. Like, even if that's respect and love and attention, okay, you might have not just popped out and tried to get the attention purely. It was like, well, let me do this and then watch me get attention that way, or let me do this and then watch they love me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you tried to maybe buy your way into it, or be something that you're not in order to get something. It's not working. It's not working. It says obstacles and blocks are lifted. So, and then we have windfall of abundance. So I feel like this person is for some of you, this person is about to actually like surprise you. They're about to come into your life, because if you're the person who are trying to like forget the fact that you've been hurt so much, like, I'm not saying that you're blocking your healing. Like, if you're the one who has been hurt in this situation and you feel the need, like, you need to go and recuperate, I feel like both of y'all been hurt, don't get me wrong, but it's like one of y'all is more innocent, okay? One of y'all has been more vulnerable and you already said all you needed to say. This other person has been closing their heart to, you know, the truth and what they need to say, what they need to express on a daily basis. They've been holding it back. But I feel like this person is going to come out of nowhere and tell you everything, like tell you how sorry they are. Like, with this justice card, it's something here. Look, you see how this couple, or this, I'm getting brother and sister vibes from this card, but you see how they're looking at the sword of truth. And I feel like it's like both of y'all are going to realize a truth together. Something is going to come out of nowhere. And the thing is, it's going to be more stable this time, because I feel like y'all already knew the truth. Like I said with the High Priestess, y'all already knew something. But this time it's going to be like, okay, since I know the truth, let me do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all are doing what you got to do in order to make it happen, you know? It says have the courage to ask for and accept help. So that's what I'm getting. Like, you have to be vulnerable in order to receive what you ask for. You know what I'm saying? You're not even gonna be able to, like, you're not asking for nothing if you're not vulnerable, because you're too afraid to show what you need. So let's say you need some damn toothpaste. If you don't want to tell, if you don't tell somebody I don't have no toothpaste because you're too afraid that people gonna think you don't brush your teeth, then you never gonna brush your teeth. You know what I'm saying? You gonna always be in this or that's what I'm getting. Like, or if you tell people, if you're afraid to tell people that you're hungry but you want food, you will never get any food, because people are gonna think that you have enough of something, and you might just be there for the extra. You know what I'm saying? So when you admit that you are in need, people gift to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't really have to do much. You don't have to beg. You don't have to do nothing. All you have to do is be, you know, be that person in need and allow it to come. And so next we have ask for your needs to be met. It's just like clarity after clarity, y'all. Like, you are going to get what you need. You know what I'm saying? If you need love, if you need attention, if you need, you know, an apology or whatever, you have to be that person who needs the apology. You have to be that person. It doesn't mean you have to go big. It doesn't mean you have to go and, you know, step outside of your comfort zone and be something that you're not in order to get it. Because it does require a certain amount of patience too. You have to realize it is coming, but first you have to be, and you have to sit in it for a minute and then allow it to come to you, okay? And then next we have visualize abundance in all forms. So that's what I'm getting, y'all. Like, this relationship is going to materialize. Um, I feel like that's what it's just meant to be. It's meant to do that. Like, you can't stop it. I know, like, it's crazy because if you think about it, you clicked on this reading for a reason, right? You didn't realize that I was gonna bring this up. You know what I'm saying? You might have been a little curious about what you needed to hear, but a lot of people, they don't know what they need to hear. And so when they hear it and it clicks, it's like, oh, that's what I needed to hear. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting this whole time. It's like you've been blocking this message out, even though you already know. It's like you're blocking it out, and it's because you think that paying attention to this one thing is going to hold you back, and it's going to make you more weak, you know, and less strong. You know, it doesn't make you weak to cry. It doesn't make you weak to be lonely or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. I feel this way because this is going on in my life, and this is not going to happen forever. It's not going to last forever. You know what I'm saying? Things are going to change for me, but I gotta just keep thinking positive. But you can't even talk to yourself like that if you're sitting here ignoring the fact that you feel a certain way. If you're always like, yes, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, everything's fine, and you feel this void, you're always going to continue to feel this void because you're ignoring it. That's what you want. That's literally what you're telling the universe, is that I'm okay with feeling this. I'm gonna just ignore it and just act like I'm positive. So that's the same thing I'm getting with this. If you keep ignoring this person, like calling you in the spirit realm, and you're not picking up their call, and you know they need you, I feel like this person needs you. Like, it's something here that I just feel like this person needs you, and you know it. Like, spiritually, y'all have a lot to go through together. Well, y'all have been through a lot together in general, and I feel like y'all are soul family. I feel like you're unique, they're unique, and it's like they opened up to you in ways that they can't open up to anybody else, and you did too, the same. And I feel like that's why you're so big on trying to distract yourself, because you know that this shit hurt. You know that there's stuff that you need to express that you feel like you might not ever be able to do it again, because if you don't meet another person like this, then you're gonna suffer forever, you know? Like, and that's the energy I'm getting. You know this. Like, you know that you have to make a decision. Like, it's something here. It's something here. You're not making a decision because you feel like, you know, once you make a decision, it's over. Because I feel like this is a hardcore ass decision. Like, it's gonna be a big change from this. You know what I'm saying? If you choose to take this person back, y'all are gonna go to new heights together, okay? But if you choose to release this person, you're also going to go to different places, but it's not going to be places you actually feel comfortable in. It's just going to be places you feel like, you know, let me try to fill this void. Let me do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be some type of enslavement of the mind at the end of the day, because you don't want to think about certain things. I hope that message resonated with y'all, and I hope y'all got something from it, okay? Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if it did. All right, I hope to see you soon in my next videos, and also I have my Cash App on the screen and in the description box if you would like to donate to the channel, help me to improve my content for you guys, okay? And yeah, stay tuned for my next video, okay? Bye bye.